Once upon a time in a forest, there was a hedgehog who hated hugs. That's right. He absolutely despised when someone would come up to him and squeeze him tight. He turned around and saw a little girl with pigtails. She had a teddy bear in her hand and she was smiling at him. The hedgehog didn't answer. He just wanted to get away. So he did the only thing he could think of. He started hissing and making his way down a nearby tree. The hedgehog froze. What was she doing? Was she going to try to hug him? One day, this hedgehog was minding his own business, looking for some food, when all of a sudden he felt something brush against his back. Hello, she said shyly. The hedgehog rolled into a ball and closed his eyes, hoping she would just go away. But she didn't. The little girl took a step closer and the hedgehog took a step back, and from that day on, the hedgehog didn't hate hugs. In fact, he loved them, especially from the girl who understood him. The girl held out her teddy bear. "Can I pet your spikes?" she asked. The hedgehog shook his head. No, he wanted to get away from her. The hedgehog kept going until he was far away from that little girl and her stupid teddy bear. But she was blocking his path. "Why don't you like teddy bears?" the girl asked. As soon as the little girl saw those sharp little teeth and felt those prickly spines, she started to cry. She dropped her teddy bear and ran away. From that day on, the hedgehog was never bothered by a little girl with a teddy bear again. But he still hated hugs. One day, the hedgehog was taking a nap in the middle of the forest when he heard some rustling in the bushes. He opened one eye and peeked out to see what was there. To his surprise, it was that same little girl. After a while, the hedgehog opened one eye and then the other. He looked at the girl and realized she wasn't a threat. In fact, she was kind of cute. She was all grown up and she wasn't carrying a teddy bear. Instead, she had a basket full of berries. Then she did something the hedgehog never expected. She hugged him. She took a deep breath and walked up to the hedgehog. In fact, she sat down next to him and started to tell him about her day. And then something amazing happened. The hedgehog slowly unrolled himself and walked over to the girl. He sniffed her hand and then licked it. The girl gasped. At first, the hedgehog was in shock. Then he started to purr. It was the best hug ever.